What the heck? It wasn't a Windows crash. It was a OBS crash. Nothing else did. That was very weird. That was very weird. I don't even know why. I don't know if the author is in the Discord. Andrew. Well, I want to be able to tweak these, but the author closed permission on them. That's kind of a big rip. Yeah, the stream randomly crashed. I have no idea why. Yeah. The armor is too powerful. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, well, actually, yeah, it's just binary patching it. I'm not using anything else weird. I think I should change them how. Well, I want to get rid of the world space edits, and I just want to make them craft only. But like the thing is, it adds too much stuff. I don't want the armor to add all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? The game audio was messed up? Huh. Perms are closed. You can't tweak it to your liking and exit it. I think I technically can. I think I can technically still tweak it. No sound at all. Oh wait, you guys can't even. Oh wait. Maybe that's part of the reason why it crashed. Wait, it's not even. You guys weren't even hearing this music, right? Because the music was playing the whole time. Yeah, that's awkward. Yeah, this was playing the whole time. That's funny. Huh, maybe some weird audio thing. It might be something happened because I went to the barber earlier, and when I came back, my PC had restarted. So maybe like just some weird shit happened. Weird Windows update or something. Do you have the animated Molag ball mace? No. Yeah. So, with this armor, skin Frost Lord Totem. Yeah, I just want this stuff. I don't want these containers. I don't want these books. But I'm just gonna yeet, delete. I don't want the NPC thing. I don't want the spell. I don't want the perk. I don't want the horse. I don't want the totem. I spilled juice on my brand new keyboard and I'm very sad. I don't want any cell edits. This is just a staff. It looks like it was made in some different language, though. I have a feeling there's gonna be some issues because, like, look at the name of that. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with these mods, unfortunately. It's too many edits. There's gonna be too many edits required. That got fixed a long time ago, Enzo. Shouldn't still be happening. Yo, what's up, Altina? Yeah, it looked pretty cool. I don't know if I was the biggest fan of the Frost Druid one, just because I got so used to fur shader stuff that the back of it kind of feels like a little bit lower res, you know. But this floral druid one was pretty cool. But I don't want the extra stuff. I just want the armor. I think it's this one. I think it's the floral druid one that you were seeing. All right, let's like take a look at some of the other ones. All right. I forgot if Villainous was planning on adding the Ancient Imperial armor to something. I gotta message Villainous. Bill. I have such a bad memory when it comes to stuff. Is the music too loud? How about there? Hopefully that's better. What's up, Manny? All right. Every time I see this armor, like this screenshot, this is so funny. This is the like very first screenshot you see. The author knows what they're doing. How long did it take you to come up with LoreRim and get it working? Like a month to do the very first version, but the first version sucked. Even though the helmet for this is kind of funny. I'm gonna add this. Oh, I should add that to my... God, I have so much stuff to do. Gotta have more SMP stuff. How long before you were happy with the progress on LoreRim? Never. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I'm content. I don't know. I'm very self-critical. Whenever I do something, my first thought is I should have done it better. Yeah, there's a 3BA version of it. Very cool. There's a world space integration. Puts in a Darkfall cave. Okay, man. Sure. Person did the work for me. And the 3VA. What was the patch do? Added robe without cloak. I almost don't want those fixes though. Is there a fix only version? The answer is no. Okay. Murray, most of the stuff isn't actually lore accurate though. Like a lot of the stuff isn't really lore accurate. Bro, I have the... You realize I have a lot of the... Do you play Lauram? Because like a lot of these mods are in Lauram. The ones that are actually accurate are in Lauram. The crown plate is in Lauram. Eastern brassplate is in Lauram. Rihad swordsman is in Lauram. Pig iron is in Lauram. Riverfolk...
New donation from Red Hermit.
Hey, Hermit. Thank you so much for the coffee. What else? Marmor Sea Scale is in Lauram. Cloven Prince, Kvechi Mercenary, and Armors of the Velothi. The Ferrum Nibenus one. It's relatively lore friendly. I might throw that in too, but a lot of the stuff is just kind of, you know, I mean, it's unique, but you know what the only thing that I personally am just like, I mean, I don't know, a lot of these mods, it's like the armor is cool, but then the helmet is like just very outlandish. You know? I just wish they had, like, normal helmets. Wait, what do you mean, Manny? Look how bloated it is. Fun fact, for every mod I remove from Lauram, you get 1 FPS. That's how it works. Like, if I just wanted like 60 more FPS, I could just remove Requiem and all of its stuff. I don't like the Aegis on Nod set. That's an example of one that I don't really consider to be super lore friendly. I mean, there's parts of it that are, but then there's other parts that aren't. Or they just look kind of weird to me. Drippy? I don't think it... I mean, I don't want to hate on it, but I'm just not a fan. I think this set right here, the Aldmeri glass, looks good. But the Alt Mary steel is strange. Same with the Alt Mary leather. This almost looks like something else. this almost looks I'm just saying that hood is suspiciously pointy. Peen? No, I wasn't even going there. It's it's a suspiciously pointy white hood. If it was slightly pointier, it might be a big issue. Yeah, I mean, that's true, Murray, but I mean, I think just a lot of the stuff, I mean... Okay. There's a lot of armor mods in Lauram already. Look at this. Right? There's a shit ton of armor mods. And I am only going to add the ones that I actually like. And that's it. And any that I decide I don't like, I'm going to remove them. That's it. Like, I'm not just going to... I mean, there's so... Like, it's not hard to add armor. So, I mean, if I don't like it, I don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. Trying to convince me about something that's purely opinion-based is not going to really do much. Shadow Marathon. I'm pretty sure that mod requires paid mods to work. So... I mean, the problem with a lot of armor mods, right, is they'll claim that it has some weird lore basis, but like you don't actually ever see that sort of armor in any of the games, you know? Like none of the games. I mean, we know what the lore armor, and like, you know, ESO shows what the armor of the different provinces looks like, and then you see it in like Daggerfall and Morrowind. So it's not like we don't know what the armor looks like. I think Elder Scrolls, like you can tell instantly if an armor is Elder Scrolls armor. This just gives it to an actual wizard. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, but these are all closed, so that part is good. Constructible object. It requires wheat. Sure, I guess. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, this is very easy to integrate because watch this. I'm just going to, oops, copy this to my loathing recipes. Jump to that. And then, bam. You need the tailoring perk to make it. All is right in the world. I don't know who I would give these clothes to if I gave them to anyone. college. Everyone in the college already has unique robes of some kind, though. Woodland Wizard. What, has it got a rat head? I don't know. I'm trying to think, though. Yeah, it almost seems like it should fit an apothecary. Sebastian Lort. Sebastian Lort. Breton Conjurer. Okay. Oh, he's not even unique, though. Lame. Am I looking at the right ID? That's pretty lame. Well, I could still change his inventory, though. I mean, this works. This works. Or watch this. Watch this, guys. We get to check out how armor is distributed. Yay. Okay, so Sebastian Lort. I guess the hat, the robes, the boots. What's the difference between these? Hats, robes, boots, gloves. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go to my outfit distribution. Add master. Woodland Wizard. I'm gonna go back to that ID. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna go find the. It doesn't actually have a default outfit. Interesting. So I'm gonna add a new outfit. And what I'll do is I will just take an existing. Easiest way to make a record is just to copy an existing one of the same type. I'll just go find a random outfit and then I'll just make a copy out of it and I'll call it Wizard, Woodland, whatever. Okay. Let me find one of the items. I'm gonna grab the form ID. Oh, I could have just taken this. I could have literally just copied this one. Sure. That's the work's already done. Okay, I'll remove that one. And then find the form ID. And just bam. Now he has the outfit. GG. Alien language. It's really okay. Look, right? This is the NPC record. It tells you everything that the NPC has. It tells you what they got in their inventory. It tells you what race they are. It tells you like how aggressive they are. It tells you their name. It tells you their class. It tells you their skills. Look, it literally says skills. One-handed, two-handed marksman. It tells you their health. It tells you what their head looks like. But yeah, one of the records is their outfit. Just says default outfit. That's what you put. Some NPCs have a sleeping outfit, so a different outfit for when they sleep. I mean, it's just a big Excel spreadsheet. Oh yeah, I should, yeah, uncheck use inventory in the template flag. I don't even know what they have by default. Probably just some random. Yeah, just some random robes. Is it stable at 60 FPS? What do you mean? You can change this game to the tiniest details. Yeah, you can change like pretty much anything. Skyrim, or all of its flaws, it's very moddable. Okay, so we got that in here. I'm at send to separator. Close. Send that up. I gotta, otherwise I'll forget. I need to make the body slide for that. How many mods did we lose? Like 300-ish. Probably actually not even 300, because I condensed all of the Creation Club Anniversary Edition into being one thing. So, I mean, I don't know. I love when authors actually put the shit in its own shit. I fucking love that. Holy crap. Relics of Hyrule? Yes, I will add that to LoreRim. No. Why would I add Legend of Zelda stuff to LoreRim? Also, you can't really make mods like that just optional. I think people don't realize you can't. The only mods you can have realistically as being optional is like just super small stuff. Like if you take a look at LoreRim's optional gameplay stuff, it's just all little things for the most part. It's a fun 7 dungeon mod. I mean, just play a mod list that has it. There's no point to ruin LoreRim, like the entire theme of it, because you think some mod is fun. Dwemer Gundams. Oh, the Dwemer could have done it. This armor looked pretty cool. Although I might keep it instead of adding this right now. What I might do is use this as one of the Vigilant armor replacers. I think this would be a good fit for one of the Vigilant replacers. I think I'm just gonna bookmark that. Same with this. Okay, so this there's a if you know you know. There's a mod or there's an armor in Vigilant that is a Minotaur armor, and I think I should use that middle armor. I could probably fit all three of these in somewhere with the Elysian stuff. I think I should hold off using this for the
New
Vigilant
donation
replacer.
from Murray Enders.
Hey Murray, thanks so much for the coffee. Yeah, like this would be good for. Same with the Ancient Imperial. I think that's what I should use it for. Role-playing Skyrim series? I don't think so. Oh, those mods, yeah, they're kind of like a rework of Farm Dog's previous mods. Wait, what? Hail? SKSD plugin that adds a chance for hail to occur if it's thundering? That's cool. I want to see a video before I download that. That's the first thing I see. It's really sick, but I'm not clicking that without a video. What? Why is that the third picture? What the fuck? Interesting. Desert gargoyle? Bro needs some lotion. Hey, what's up, Zenik? Hail damage. Cool. Yeah, now I'm just rethinking, like, I should... Some of these armors that I want to add, I should just keep in my back pocket for potential replacers of Vigilant stuff. Because even this could work. Like, okay, let me show you guys. Show you what I mean. Like, some of these are lore friendlier than others. But a lot of this stuff is just straight up from Bloodborne or Elden Ring. And it's like, we're trying to find armor replacers for all of it, you know? So I think, like, I mean, I've added a few new armors to 4.0, but I think a lot of the ones that I want to add, I should just hold off until I'm gonna implement Vigilant. Armors from Dark Souls, man. Yeah, Dark Soul. Yeah, there's Dark Souls, Elden Ring, and Bloodborne. Like I think the Witch Hunter stuff is all from Bloodborne. But yeah, there's a few Elden Ring armors. I think, isn't this from Elden Ring? Oh, that one's Dark Souls too? Oh, there you go. Dark Souls Onion Man. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. It'd be cool to replace this with the Ferrum whatever. I think that'd be cool. Vigilant was before Elden Ring. That's probably true. This reminds me of Mortal Kombat. This is the funniest one to me. Shao Kahn. Yeah, it literally looked like Shao Kahn's. Booba armor. So believe it or not, there are plague doctors in the Elder Scrolls universe. That one isn't even too far out there. Why does Vigilant have so many armors? I don't know. Has a lot of armors, has a lot of weapons. Weapons, I'm not as, except for the pistol, I'm gonna just eat that. But I'm not too worried about most of these weapons. There are a few that I'm just like, okay, I mean, like the one that's just straight up like a body that you can hit people with. The saw blade is from Bloodborne, I think. Yo, Wyatt with the 10 gifted. Yo, what the hell, Wyatt? I appreciate you. Holy crap. Like, man, YouTube needs a thing. Like, I don't know why YouTube doesn't have like a little like badge or something, or I don't know. Yo, thank you so much, Wyatt. This is cool though, the rapier. I'm a big fan of whenever a mod adds weapons that are like a different weapon category than vanilla. Gotta work this weekend, but so I have for 4.0. 4.0, I'm not gonna lie, I think you guys are really going to like it. Like I'm really just putting the finishing touches on it. I want to add this. So I need to kind of get my shit together. I don't know if I'm gonna re-add Headhunter. I'm scared to. Probably not gonna add the new version of that. So I was considering adding the new whatchamacallit mod. The new follower mod, but I'm gonna hold off. This mod is cool though. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is probably gonna be 4.1 as well. Brand, I mean, it just came out. It adds brand new Redguard themed weapons. So this would be really sick to put in Hammerfell. Like, really
New donation
cool.
from Red Eve.
Hey, Red Steve. Hey, thanks so much for the coffee. Yeah, some of these armors, I mean, like that looks fucking dope. That looks really dope. Yeah, you can update. Although, if you want to save space... Okay, this is what I'll tell you about updating. Is when you update, it's not going to remove any redundant downloads. You know what I mean? So, you know what my recommendation is, right? This is what I would do. Go to your, wherever you keep your downloads, right? And just sort it by size. And then, like, anything that's like 2 gigabytes or more, just delete that stuff. That's my recommendation. Because a lot of that stuff is gonna... I mean, like, look at here. In this, I have 2... This is probably from the same mod list. I have 2 Dying Light outputs. This is taking up 20 gigabytes by itself. See that? Everybody and their mother uses a different version of the texture thing, whatever. The clean Skyrim textures. I can already tell this is, I bet you anything, this is Skyland. And I bet this is 2 different copies of Skyland. Like, yeah, so. What is Ghoulified reality, ghoulified reality, ghoulified reality, ghoulified reality. Elder gleam. Freaks, flora fields, freaks. So you get a lot of duplicate stuff that's really chunky. So that's my only recommendation. Because I'm always rerunning new outputs for stuff. Like, what you could even do is go to your downloads folder and search LoreRim. And anything that says LoreRim, just delete it. Because you're probably going to get a new version in the update. Because I always title my outputs like LoreRim download output, LoreRim texture output. What's about that Hammerfell mod? It's oh, speaking of the Hammerfell mod, I need to add Grey Cowl potions, because the Grey Cowl Nocturnal adds 2 Daedric artifacts, the Grey Cowl and also Umbra, so those should kind of be yeeted. Well, actually, is Umbra Elder Scrolls? Is Umbra technically a... Yeah, it is. Who was it made by? Clavicus? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it was made by Clavicus. So yeah, we'll need 2 more perk potions to give you guys. Yeah, Umbra was destroyed in the lore, technically. But magically, it's back. You could maybe make the argument, though, that you don't technically like destroy Daedric artifacts. So you... Oh, this is the Thalmor thing. I don't know how it works with I don't know how it works with the whatchamacallit though.
New donation from Reese.
Hey Reese, thanks so much for the coffee. Isn't Winter Sand Manor in vanilla? I don't think so. I wonder, yeah, how's this gonna work with their AI packages? That's my only thing is, because AI overall probably has them do stuff. Give all the CC houses to NPCs? Well, that would require a lot of effort. Oh shit. Okay, this mod is gonna take more patching than I originally thought. So this might be a 4.1 thing as well. I only got 2 days left, guys. And tomorrow is just literally just going to be me running outputs and working on the trailer. So I ain't messing with that right now. We're down to the wire. I really want to add this follower mod, the Remy author one. But I'm kind of waiting on a good visual replacer to come out for it. Varinia. She has a custom quest. She has her own follower framework, so that's cool. She's an Imperial spy. You can't be serious. She's in the Candlehearth Hall. Yo, she's the Imperial spy. Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. She believes in Mephala? She's an Imperial spy. It'd be hilarious though if she was a Dunmer instead of an Imperial. That'd be kind of fucked up because those racist Nords outside accusing that one Dunmer of being an Imperial spy, and then like having another Dunmer inside of Candlehearth Hall that worships fucking Mephala. Yeah, let's boot up. I want to see what she's like in game. The high poly head replacer for Remy. I'm not talking about a replacer for Remy. I'm talking about a replacer for Varinia. Oh, I should have loaded her.
New donation from Xandorgard.
Hey, Xandergaard, thanks so much for the coffee. This is gonna be awkward because setting it so low, it means that Lux is going to win the conflicts. Or isn't gonna win the conflicts, I mean. Need to add the new Red Rand's Retreat. I need to add the new Lux patch for Red Rand's Retreat. I think I have the resource pack. Yeah. I have no interest in adding Zelzaz, Yazek, or Hoth, or Skeever. I don't know who Nabara is. I don't want to add Lucian for the sole reason that last time he was in LoreRim, it kept causing download issues for people. Nabara, a fully custom voiced Altmer follower. Let's listen to this.
Onward! So, are you actually named Skeever?
I am, you strange Falmer.
I am not a Falmer, bird for brains. I am an Altmer.
Oh, I always confused the two. That is not to say you are not a cleverly masked member of the Falmerian Dominion.
Oh yes, quite well known for the glowing mushroom concordant. Though I must say, well...
I don't know. I mean, sounds kind of quiet, I guess. Skeever sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. He kind of does. I'll always know Gilbert Why does Gilbert Gottfried always play... He always voice acts a bird. He was the Hey Xander, thanks so much for the membership too. He was the parrot in Aladdin. He was the Aflac duck, and then he was also the cyber parrot thing in Cyber Chase. He's probably a bird somewhere else too. His voice sounds squawky. It does. Let's go to Candlehearth Hall. Alchemy bombs, something you can build a character around. They don't really scale, but I mean, like, they're good. They're good for. I don't think you can really make a build only focused on bombs, but they're good for taking out like a lot of enemies at once, you know? Like, I think they pair well with alchemy that's single target focused, because you like throw bombs to get rid of the little enemies, and then you do a 1v1 with poison, you know?
Stormcloaks. But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight. Oh, Imperial spies? You can't.
What's up, Porterhouse?
Maybe we'll pay you.
I was looking around earlier for your weapon.
We've got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Keep in mind the interior lighting is going to be vanilla because I didn't load the thing high enough. Probably upstairs, huh? Not her.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
The name's Nils.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Oh, there she is. She kind of looks like Sophia, doesn't she? She kind of looks a little bit like Sophia. Why are her lips? Maybe it's because she's eating. Why are her lips low res? Do you have low res lips? Oh, really? Maybe the lighting is like fucking up the lips.
You don't know me, and I don't know you. That's perfect. Tell me, send it or don't.
Full send. Oh, don't send it. To get a follower.
You're sure? Very well. Then I won't. I admit I'm surprised by this outcome.
She's got that crazy X look.
I can't go into detail, not here. If fate
All
has
you hear is
truly
Remy?
led you to me, then I have no qualms explaining.
She sound. You can tell it's the same voice actor,
I
but
will be there for you, where there are fewer ears.
I think she sounds different enough.
Sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks.
I mean, you could technically, like, if you had like Nether's follower framework, right? You could technically get like 6 vanilla followers who are legitimately the exact same voice.
We drink to
Not here. Meet me at the Hall of the Dead.
I think I'll add her. Why not? Same voice for different NPCs, very on brand. Exactly. You know what? She's lore friendly. Let's patch her. Very lore, much friendly. The people desire followers. I mean, you could literally just tell her to send it and just not get her as a follower, then kill her right after. I'm genuinely convinced the low res lips is just because the lighting is all fucked up or something, and it's like messing with the subsurface scattering or something. I don't think it's actually low res lips. Every NPC is Balgruff. There is a one visual replacer out, but it kind of looks the same. This gives a outfit for her apparently. What is it with Xtudo? Is this like every Xtudo mod I see, I swear, has the same NPC, or I guess it's a preset or something, but the same face. It's so recognizably Xtudo. With the same war paint. It's so funny. Clicking the uncensor button without flinching. You can kind of see the outline. I don't know what the katana update had. I don't know if I should update. JK Solitude, Solitude Docs, Gritsu, Solitude. Scared to update this. A lot of, I don't know what the last version I have is. Probably 3.0 like 2. Let's see, this got updated April 22nd, but this is April 20th. Not gonna mess with it for now. I'll come back to it later. This Radiant Raiment. This is like a pub keeper outfit mod. I think I'll add it. Why not? This is what I was gonna add as a lantern replacer too. Okay, so oh, I muted the entire thing. Let the chest hair flow in the wind. Hell yeah. That's why it's called Publican. Lightsaber weapons? No. No lightsaber weapons. Okay, no grass and objects. There's a new beta as well coming out. I need the... Alright, but Varinia. Check for errors. Fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna add this yet. 4.1. So I will add this when it gets a couple more patches.
New donation from Porterhouse.
Hey, Porterhouse, thanks so much for the coffee. What's up, Simard? Valfar as a follower? Did I spell that right? Or is that Vifar? I can't find it. There's a new mod. This makes me kind of optimistic. Is there's a Hearthfire Multiple Adoptions Expanded, which adds Creation Club support and other things. Although, which Skyrim version is it for? Because it requires SKSE. I'm kind of worried that this actually requires let's see. I think it might require the newest version. Val Serrano requires a metric ton of patches. So unfortunately, I will not be adding Val Serrano. I like Thogra's new voice. Thogra got updated, I think, with a new voice actor, and it sounds better than the previous version, I think. My opinion. Children's toy anim object swapper. I have a script patch for adoption. This needs a patch for Earthfire multiple adoptions, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, see? Alright. Check this out. Yeah, Milana got yeeted. People kept reporting issues with Milana. And plus, I wasn't a big fan of how she got stats injected because it made her, like, impossible to balance. Basically, like, she only had two additional ranks, right? And on her second rank, or I guess third technically, she would get like 1,000 health, which is crazy. And you couldn't edit it via plugin; it had to be a script edit. She gets way too strong. And she doesn't like level up. She stays level 1 forever, which makes the whole 1000 health thing kind of weird. I think Milana's a very, very cool concept, but the other thing is she needs a lot more lines. Like, she would repeat the same lines over and over again. For a mod that's like that, that has like different types of dialogue based on like rank and stuff, you need to have a lot of like, basically needs to be like Lucian with freaking 30,000 lines. What's going on here? Oh god. This would end up needing patches for the... Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with this. I don't know what you mean, Zeohole. It's gonna have a time block. It's gonna have the simple time block mod. I don't like to make time block do way too much because then it makes the entire block tree completely pointless. So it's just gonna be a simple time block where you have a 0.33 second window, and that's it. It'll negate damage and stagger the attacker. When you make time block too easy and do too much, then like you really don't need to invest in the block tree. Because otherwise, what's the point of having perks that like you block better and stuff like that, you know? I think time block should be like a risk it for the biscuit sort of thing, where you have to chance, you know, getting hit based on like how good your reflexes are, you know? Okay, Red Rand's retreat. Lux. Steel Vanguard. Oh yeah, we're looking at some of Chakra's stuff. Depends. Jay went through the armors and kind of gave me a catalog of stuff. Tornadoes in Missouri? 359 people watching and only 61 likes. We need at least 69. Performance difference? Should be better performance. That's what people report. People were getting significantly better FPS. If everybody who tested the 4.0 alpha is just making stuff up, then not the old rip. But should be better performance. That's another thing I'm gonna do tomorrow. Is I'm gonna I need to do the default profile a little bit better. And there's certain things I'm gonna remove from the default profile or tweak. Favorite thing about 4.0? The character creation, by far. It's so much better. It's so much better. It's so fun to make a character in 4.0, in my opinion. You have so many options and it's very clear what the hell everything's doing. There's 2 Lux Red Rand. What the heck? Lux Red Rand's retreat patch. Lux. Bro, it's the same name. What the heck? That's hilarious. Okay. Errors. Okay. What the heck? I guess I should see what else relies on the Red Rand's retreat thing first. World space. Landscape stuff, nav mesh stuff. Probably minor landscape edits, I could guess. Container merges. I guess the locked chests. Okay. Red Rand. It doesn't look like any of those change. Oh, except for. Ooh, see it. Oh. Where did I get the previous patch then? Okay. So this needs an update. Man. Fuck that. Respawn system is going to be the same as 3.3. Yeah. I'll update that when the patch for that gets updated. I messed up my container. Emirates mods. I like some of them. Others I don't like as much. I think they're cool, but I ended up removing them in 4.0. No death revive with penalties. The reviving thing, it like didn't feel like dying. Just the more I play with a respawn system where you just stand up, it's like no matter what your penalties are, like it's really not a penalty. You could just keep standing up in the same spot and swinging at the bandits or whatever. It makes the early game way too easy. It's like, okay, I mean, sure, you keep adding injuries, but who cares? You're still going to be able to just get the first couple swings on an enemy. You kill them. Sure, their buddy kills you, but then you just stand up and kill their buddy. No, Cody, I didn't like it after playing with it. The only good death alternative out of all the ones I've tried has just been the one that's in 3.3. So yeah. Perk requires 100 for what? Okay, so this I'll update eventually. What else? Publican outfits. I don't know. I don't think this is high priority. Same with this. Clanbringer's cool, but it's from Morrowind. Is Clanbringer? I don't think Clanbringer is in Skyrim, is it? No, it's just in Blood Moon. How many starting scenarios? Probably like a good 20. No grind. That mod is still gonna be in 4.0. Yeah, Blood Moon takes place in Solstheim. I'm not sure, Kaz. We'll see. How many new weapons in 4.0? Like, well, if you don't even count the ones added by quest mods, probably at least like 10. But yeah, if you count the ones from quest mods, quite a lot. But just like either hand placed ones or ones you get from traits or NPCs or whatever, yeah, at least like 10. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. I want to add this mod, but I want to ask Aljo about it first. Because I know he uses an apostasy, or used it at least. Because I'm scared of using lantern mods, but I want to add this. If he gets back to me, I'll add it. Did you work a solution for the indicator gen thing with the park? No. It's because oh wait, there's an update. Fixed animations that got corrupted when uploading. reset ledge type properly. Should fix the papyrus stack issue for some. Maybe it got updated. Maybe that got changed in the update. I think I'll relax that chair gen flag check in the future. Many mods seem to rely on it. Hey, thanks for your constant coverage in your streams. Aww. So, okay, well, the author is at least working on it. Yo. Ask and you shall receive. Hell yeah! That shit got fixed like today? It got fixed today. Yo, what a freaking nice author. What was the problem? Just some script thing incompatibility with the Souls-like respawn. Yo, hey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wish I could do a good Stone Cold Steve Austin voice. Like, be like, can I get a hell yeah? I just sound like a... I just sound old when doing that. He's got that raspy but also old sounding voice. Can I get a hell yeah? Something like that. How smooth moveset has been in LoreRim forever. I'm not using the new version though, because I don't really have a reason to yet, so. Smooth moveset's not a new mod. Now LoreRim will include Vigilant in the 4.1 update. But it doesn't include it yet. Yes, there's controller support. My work ethic and diligence. I gotta make stuff good. If I don't make it good, I get yelled at. If I make it good, I still get yelled at. But if I make it good, I get yelled at by the people that I don't give a shit if they yell at me. So, hey, how's it going, Aaron? Haven't played on a controller. It's smooth. I don't play on a controller at all, so I wouldn't be a good judge of that. I think I want to add this. I feel like there's a similar mod I already kind of got. I don't know. Let me boot up and take a look at the maces. I'm gonna hold off on armor mods until Vigilant. I don't want to add too many armor mods, and then I just don't have a ton to add for 4.1. Because 4.1 is basically going to be Vigilant and more armor mods. Okay, you guys know, I actually think that I'm tempted to use the Bootiana follower mod by Socialista. It looks, I mean, it's AI voice, but in my opinion, whoa, chill. In my opinion, it's not that bad for AI. Build your own town mod for 4.1. No. I'm doing Anu's work. Let them yell to the bust their vocal cords. J. Jerem just made it all in one. Yeah, I saw that, but that means that all the patches have to be redone. So unless you're like at the limit for a plugin count, there's not a reason for it. Hey, TCam, thank you so much for the super sticker. I think that's what those are called. Hey, what's good to BBS, Drew? What's the total size for 4.1? Well, 4.1 is going to be larger than 4.0, just because Vigilant is massive. So we'll see. I don't know yet. My guess is total, including downloads, probably like around 600 gigs. The biggest beard I've ever had? Man.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age.
Oh, I'm on display capture, so it's gonna be laggy. Let me switch to game capture.
of oppression is now nearly
My
done.
beard, I've had it get really like just super.
With our blood and our steel, we
It just turns into like a hedge.
our home.
It's good to spend some time on solid land.
You are the
For the weapon contest, is the idea to just choose one mod? Yeah, it's just one, as far as I know. 600, yeah, but I've never donated on anything, but every time I open YouTube, you're putting in the work, so you deserve it. Hey, I appreciate you. There's and even like a long time ago, I think I thought this too. I never understood the whole like concept of like, there's a lot of people who think like, oh, why would you ever just donate to like a YouTuber or streamer or whatever? But I mean, I mean, it's the point is, I mean, hopefully the service that I provide is you guys have fun. You know, and if you end up having fun, that I provide you something of value, then that's your decision to make, but I'm never gonna demand stuff from anyone. Master Thief armor? Yeah, I plan on adding it eventually. I don't know if I'll add it this update or next. My Botrix is slower. Oh, why did I boot up? I forgot what I was about to test. I genuinely... What was I just working on? Oh, yeah, mace animations. Yeah, good call. Let me give myself a mace. Okay. So dual wield. Okay, that's not bad. Stance one. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, that one's sick. Okay, I'm not removing that one. I think the two stance is probably like my least favorite. I like this one. I think this one's pretty good. Because it hits back to back fast enough. This one, the light attacks aren't as good, but the power attack's pretty nice. And it's a power attack stance anyway. I think the mid stance needs to go. Yeah, they're all, I mean, they're all nice. I don't know. Like, I'm not even like... Gotta think about this. It's like, do I like this one more than any of those ones? Is the question. Yeah, there's a changelog for 4.0 on the Discord. I'm just gonna go with my gut, as you guys say. And I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I kind of like the current stances for the dual wield. And this seems to also add a lot of other stuff too. Outside of this. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick with what I got. I mean, all of these are pretty damn nice. Like, they all fit. Yeah, the PP color is the enchantment. See? Created by the Daedric Prince of Urine. I really think that first person combat is kind of underrated. There's a lot of really good animations for first person. How seamless switching between stances in combat is. Yeah, you can swap between them and it's not going to do anything weird. You mostly use first person? Yeah, I mean, first person's cool too. First person also has stances. A lot of people don't know this. Like, you see how the animation changes? Underrated, I would agree. Well, underrated in Skyrim, sure, but underrated for modern modless. I think a lot of people just assume that LoreRim is just a completely third-person centric modless, and I really like try to give attention to both, because I played a lot of lists in the past that straight up force you to be in third person. And I hated that, because sometimes you'd get in situations where it's like, wow, this feels awkward as hell being in third person. Yeah, you can use controller. Yay, I'm dying. Hey. Hell yeah. There are, I actually did add in this last update first person animations for reading. I don't know if I have a book, but help, spell tome. And turn off survival. Look at that. Yay. I don't know about fishing. Let me see. I play in first person, but I heard combat is way better in third. So that's what I'm saying, though. I would argue that both are extremely satisfying for different reasons. I can level. This is the character. I keep using this save even though it's like extremely cooked. This is like just a random throwaway save. I don't know if there's animations first. I just have the Daedric mace. Oh yeah, those force you in third. Is there a mod for a first-person fishing animation? I mean, you could technically play with just the improved camera thing. What's the mod called? NGVO has it? Bro, I don't even know my own lists. Oh, Novice. Are you sure it's not just the improved camera mod? Because improved camera lets you see all third-person stuff in first person. Oh yeah, Pogfish. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta change these stews from the thing. Fishing is first person vanilla? Really? Okay, I gotta change the stew rewards. How long does it usually take you to update the mod from 4.0 to 4.1? When will the last and final update be? When I die. I don't know. I don't know when the last and final update will be, and I don't know the time frame between 4.0 and 4.1. But 4.1 is not going to be save safe. So it'll be 4.0 and then like a bunch of hot fixes as people find bugs or as little new mods come out. And then 4.1 when I'm ready, you know, it'll come out when it's out. The second 4.0 drops, I'm gonna start doing a playthrough of it and start doing build videos for it. But I want to start working on lore out. So we'll give that time. What's a word, Ranger? The bird is the word. I have a feeling that she might be not safe for work though. What's your vision for Laura? It's just gonna be Lauram and Fallout. No, but seriously. Not safe for work, Laura? I don't know. I'll do a crowdfund for a Gunner list. Dial? It seems cool. I think it needs like a lot of patches for anything that adds new interiors, but you feel like every mod list has doll face NPCs? I don't know what to tell you. I would argue that LoreRim doesn't have all doll-faced NPCs. I think Apostasy doesn't have all doll-faced NPCs. I think there's a lot of people who think that if NPCs don't look like goblins, then it's like, oh, they're beautiful. Like, oh, I mean, say so. Is it in the startup thing? Oh, where did I... Starting skills, that was it. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. Okay. Hot ash yam stew. Which restores stamina and fortifies warmth. Okay. Hot beef stew. Let's carry weight health. Okay. Pork or ash yam stew. See, I should have done, I think I was meaning to do a different one. So I want one that it's magicka. Maybe hot clam chowder? Clam chowder is... Again, stamina. Which one? Hot vegetable soup? There we go. There we go. Magicka region. And other stuff. Is there a better one, I wonder? Hot tomato soup. Oh, that one's 50%. Okay, I'll go with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Remove these. That. Nice. Okay. These give potions as well. Yeah, those ones do. Maybe they all should. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those give potions, potion, smithing. Oh yeah, the crafting ones don't give potions. I'm just gonna leave it how I did. I had it before. Why do you take the boots off? Take the boots off. They had human feet. In Lauram? Shouldn't have human feet. They're talking about feet? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I found out so I knew people, some people liked feet. Sure, go for it. But I didn't know until relatively recently that some people specifically like disgusting feet, like as gross as feet as possible. And I wish I didn't know that. How is this? Wait, hold up. Open Explorer. Something's off about this. Why are the effects outside of the thing? I don't know. I'll trust it. There's a new E&B that I want to try out. Like bunions? I guess so. Fucking bunions, man. That's hilarious. Oh, let's see what this E&B looks like. Oh, and apparently there's this Atlas atmospheric tamriel lighting and shadows. I want to check this out. It gives you hope. This is just an Evlos setting, so check this out. It gives me hope as well. This needs to be changed. I'll just leave it to confuse people. I'll just leave this in so that day one I can get bug reports. I launched up 4.0, but it said 3rd chapter. What's wrong? The whole King of the Hill episode on what? I'm so pissed at Funcom. Well, I'm not like mad. I'm like I'm extremely sad and disappointed. So like I'm a really large Dune fan. One of my first PC games I ever played was Dune 2000. Like, funny story, we lived next to a creek and I just saw a shiny disc in the water. And so I went to pull it out and somebody threw in Dune 2000 into the creek. And I rushed home, I dried it, booted it into my fucking Windows 95. And it worked, and I played the shit out of that game. New Dune MMO is shit. Well, yeah, I saw the gameplay of it, and yeah, it looked like a reskinned version of Conan Exiles. But yeah, that's where I was going with it. But, anyway. And then I played, like, Emperor Battle for Dune. I played, like, every Dune thing that came out. I watched all the Dune movies and everything. Read the books. And then I was like, when I heard the MMO got announced, I was like one of the first people in their Discord. And I was on the beta list for so long, and I kept. Anyway, they never gave me beta access, and I'm sad. I'm sad. Everyone seemed to have gotten beta access except for me. So yeah. But then I saw gameplay of it. I was like, wow. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Just tell them I made Lauram now. I don't typically announce that. Hello, author of LoreRim, give me access. Beta access for the Dune... I need to drink a potion. Do I have a... Huh. It's a very bright E&B. Holy shit. It feels like it's... Oh, it's not even that performance friendly, I guess. Bro, I really need to return this keyboard. I really fucked up. I don't know if I can even still return it. Oh god, oh god. It's on the same key! It's on the same key! Why? I can't... Fuck. I literally can't, It's not even gonna let me do anything. It's on the same key. It's laggy? Oh, because I'm on the display capture. But, okay, I literally can't. Can I exit? I can change this. Can I just exit? Is there just a key to exit create? I don't know how nobody's made a mod yet that just lets you walk around with your character and do stuff. Oh, number pad 1. Number pad 1 and end is the same shit? Why? I'm trying to toggle number lock. Okay, I'll just change the keybind to 5. Oh my god. I can change the E and B key from the GUI. Well, I changed the other key from the GUI as well.
Mercy!
This E and B, I mean, it just seems very bright. And based on the screenshots, I guess that's what they were going for. Seems... It kind of looks like community shaders. You use all your number keys, how you control host him. What does night look like? Good question. The opposite. Yeah, I mean, it genuinely looks a lot like community shaders. And if I turn off E and B, bro, Lauram looks so different without any E and B at all. Doesn't look bad.
Watch it. You're dead. Ah! God, no! Ah!
Can you decapitate people with a fishing rod? That's the real question. Oh, God! Oh. Helped him get a leg up. It's cool seeing people develop new A and Bs, but fishing rod run, please. I mean, could. Okay, what else do I gotta do? Besides a few more. I need to put the simple time block on the powerful Fascist perk. Let me do that, because that's quick and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4 more weapons to make. Okay. My favorite reshade is one from Fallout 4 called Velvet Reshade. That can be used on Skyrim. It's quite performance heavy, but looks great. The Hail mod has a video now? Ooh. Okay, I'm interested in that. I'm gonna watch it and be like, what the hell? The Dragon Bard Volume 4, Sing to the Mountains, gives the Dragonborn a new way to use their voice. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I just wasn't expecting that. I just was. I just wasn't expecting that. It's cool, but I mean, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's cool. Elk calls, yeah, that's kind of what it reminded me of.
Hi, have you ever wondered why there's no hail in Skyrim, one of the coldest regions in Tamriel?
I have actually wondered that. Oh fuck! I fucked with the player. How do I? Oh, there we go.
Well, now there is.
Yay!
Hail is a lightweight SKSE plugin that adds a chance for a hailstorm to occur during a thunderstorm. There's also a chance for the hail to either hit an NPC or the
Okay, that's not what I had in mind.
player character, dealing appropriate damage scalable to their level.
Bro, that ain't hail, man. That's like fucking ice beams fucking raining down. Holy shit. Holy shit. Now I'd be wondering more why everyone in Skyrim isn't fucking dead.
There's not much else I really have to say about this mod, except that it is a work in progress. The code itself is stable, however the visuals and the way that the hail behaves is something I imagine I'll be tweaking for a long time to come.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, it's a cool concept for sure, but yeah, it's definitely a let him cook sort of mod. Super dope concept, but that's terrifying. Maybe if it'd be like a really small chance. You know what would be cool? You know what would be cool is what's hail? It's like ice precipitation.
New donation from Desmaracus.
Hey, Desmaracus, thanks so much for the coffee. You know, it'd be cool is if this only showed up like in its current state. Is if it showed up when there's a frost dragon you started fighting. That'd be cool. And then have the opposite effect for like a fire dragon. That'd be cool. I mean, I know that like Japan gets like golf ball sized hail, but fuck, man. It's like straight up magic ice falling down on you. Well, it's a concept though. And SKSE. You gotta love SKSE based mods. Midwest gets hail. Yeah. Pacific Northwest also gets hail. But it's not like that large. It's like I mean, I've seen Pacific Northwest, it must be like maybe pea sized. But not golf ball sized. Giant hammers. ChatGPT summary viewers are discussing a crazy hailstorm and how it sounds like glass breaking or ice breaking down. Yeah, pretty much. Who is Dumitra? Ultimate Vampire Mage? Let me open this in a different tab. Okay, that's not like explicit. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I need to stop. There's more pictures. I don't know. I'm looking for a video. But at this point, I don't know if I should be looking for a video. Just want to know like what they sound like. Custom voice using 11 labs. Oh. No voice actors were harmed in the making of this mod. Actually, since this mod was published, over 500 voice actors have had to find new jobs working at fast food places. That's a good pull. Let's pull that. Do you guys think AI voiced follower mods are okay? I feel like most people probably don't care. Because it's mods. One thing I wouldn't be okay with is like if like shows, something that's like explicitly like super for profit started using like AI to voice act. Some sound so out of place that makes you cry. But you can say the same about non-AI voice acted NPCs. It's fine for mods. Yeah, exactly. If it's like a mod, like that's my take. If it's a mod, I don't really care that much. I don't really see the harm in it. But I wouldn't be okay with like if there's like a straight up video game where all the voices are AI voiced. Or like a cartoon or something where it's all AI voiced, you know? You mortal? That's so, Chase, that's so funny that I instantly knew what you're talking about. You mortal? I instantly understood that reference. That's hilarious. There's a recent stream where you asked to think of new traits. What about an animal hunter tamer focused one? That'd be cool. Is that a turtle? Do you know this turtle? It is so rapidly evolving. Oh my god! I especially like last year, I kept seeing a lot of AI voiced scams, and it's like to me it's really obvious, but I just imagine some like old person seeing that and falling for it. Like one of them, it was like Steve Harvey, and it showed like a split-second clip of him, but it was like his voice clearly in the thing. It was like, I told you guys you needed to go to this website and save money and something, and it's like, all right, someone's gonna fall for that. Hey, it's me, Taylor Swift. I need to borrow some money. Oh yeah, did you hear? I forgot who the celebrity was. But somebody pretended to be a celebrity in a hospital and was asking for money, and somebody fell for it and gave this fake celebrity like thousands of dollars. It's funny so many people fall for the AI stuff, young or old. I don't think it's funny. I mean, like, it's funny in the sense like you can be like, oh, I would never fall for that, but like, I mean, you can't just expect everybody to know everything. I mean, imagine working your entire life and then your life savings gets stripped away because you got scammed by something you're not familiar with. I mean, like, the average old person that is not computer savvy is probably just using a computer to like talk to their grandkids or on Facebook or something, you know? Brad Pitt, yeah. Hey Biggie, it's me, Todd Howard. I need you to go to the website and give me $500 so I can make Elder Scrolls 6. Why would you give money to someone you don't know, though? I mean, you never know. Some people are just trying to be nice. I saw one thing. I don't know if you guys ever saw this story. It was a holy crap story. There's a whole ass video about it on YouTube. And somebody thought they were this person was, I think, married, and but anyway, they were DMing somebody on Facebook, I think, and they thought it was like another girl. And it's like, because he was married, it's like, I don't feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, it's like, when I heard about it, I was like, shit. Anyway, he thought he was talking to some girl, and the girl convinced him to do things in front of a webcam. And then it's like, oh wait, turns out it was not a girl all along. It was a guy who then blackmailed this person. Like, the person added like all of that person's friends and stuff on Facebook, and was like, if you don't give me all this money, I'm gonna post this to everybody. Like, they're all gonna see you doing stuff in front of a webcam. I have it recorded. I was like, shit. It's like, I don't feel super bad for him, because it was like, you know, effectively cheating. But at the same time, it's like, man, fuck, that would be a horrible situation to be in. It's like, damn. There's one mod called More Voice Diversity. It adds a bunch of different AI voices for vanilla NPC. Yeah, but I feel like that would require a lot of patching. Oh yeah, meta AI. They had. I wish you could opt out of AI, because you have AI on everything now. I got AI on my phone. Like, I have a Google phone, so it has like AI. Then you search stuff in Google, the first result's going to be AI. Facebook has the meta AI thing. It's like, you can't escape it. Bridge has AI, yeah. And that, yeah, and like every website and company is like acting like it's something to be proud of. And but the problem is, like, most people are like, they genuinely don't care. They genuinely don't care that AI is just reading all of their medical records and everything they're doing. Google AI changed the power button to activate the AI. What the heck? That's crazy. What's passive block? Takes the passive block mechanic from true armor and expands it greatly. No scripts, now distinguishes between light and heavy shields. Fully compatible, works with NPCs. I love the idea of passive blocking, but I didn't like the amount of scripting true armor had. Interesting. But isn't the armor rating that shields give you already kind of passive block? Damn, Botrix is slow today. Hey! Alright, so simple timed block. I think it just needs the perk I... It's a parry controller perk. This has an any setting though. Let's see, plugins. Yeah, I think it's just that. Okay, let me go to let's see, plugin. Perk mod name. I think it's just Skyrim. Jeez, blog, that's huge. Hey! Plague Boy, thank you so much for the membership. Wait, hold up. Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, who? I was about to be like, who? What's your Discord name? Because I know your Discord username is like different from your display name. I'm like, I've seen the display name, or I mean the username Plague Boy before. I'm like, but who is that? I was like, hey, but I appreciate you. Guys, it's Darth Vader. Okay, where is the block perk? Okay, so I think I wanted to put it on overpowered. No, I want to put it on powerful bashes. Okay. So this is originally from Skyrim.esm. This is the form ID. So Skyrim.esm. I think I just got to do 0x. I think that's it. Stagger distance. Perk locked, blocked, true. Only with shield. Perk locked stagger? What does that mean? Oh, probably just the stagger portion of it being perk blocked. Oh, I think I want the entire thing. Yeah, so only with shield. No, I think I'd want it either way. Lock key, your dual wield key. Oh, that was nice. Think about it. Okay, able to do a power. I'm gonna call it perfect block. Let's say after. God, I hate Requiem's perk descriptions. After much training, can perform a much more powerful bash as well as a perfect block. Able to do a perfect bash. Block within 3 seconds of an attack to perform perfect block. There we go. And I just realized I should put this somewhere else, like big tweaks. There we go. Not overwrite weapons and armor redone. Damn, I'm making you guys waste. How much is premium now? Did they up the price to like $12 or something? Alright, now I can throw this in the modern combat section. So there. That's a thing. $9. Jeez. So, I don't know if I'm weird for ranting about this, but they really started cracking down on how people are able to earn any money from, like, Nexus needs to clarify its rules. So for those that don't know, some person got upset that I took commissions. Listen, I didn't know that Nexus would have any sort of issue with it, because I just go based off of Wabbajack rules. And considering the fact that a Nexus moderator put the rules, I just assumed that these are all following Nexus's rules. So it says you can use donation systems, Patreon, Discord, Coffee. You must follow. Oh shit, I got rid of that thing. You must follow all other paywall rules here mentioned. Great. You're allowed to have developer builds, but you can't distribute them on the basis of donations. Great. You can paywall modding lessons. You can paywall content creation, YouTube private streams based off your mod list and development of it. And I don't paywall my YouTube videos, but I could apparently based on this. You can take paid commissions for mod lists or additions to mod lists. You must comply with the other rules with commissions. This is at the mod list developer's discretion and is directly their responsibility. All commissioned work must be freely available immediately. Ask if you have an idea. I'm not sure whether the preferred method of the provision complies. You can enable donation points for stuff that you create for the list. So this was a rule here. And people kept asking me, hey, can you add this? Hey, can you add this? And there was a lot of requests that I just never wanted to add to LoreRim. But I'm like, this is requested so much that I'm like, okay, if I have to take time aside from working on the regular version of LoreRim, like, okay, I'll take a paid commission here and there, right? So I did a few commissions. I did, I think, 4 different commissions. And that really upset a certain author, right? So then that certain author ran to Nexus to complain to the moderation team that I was supposedly breaking Nexus's policies. And Nexus's policies are super vague. They say stuff like about you can't paywall modding related services, which could mean anything. I mean, is like a YouTube video a modding related service? I mean, it's related to modding, right? So, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's so vague and arbitrary. And then they're like, you can't solicit it and this and that. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, I mean, anyway, this person tried to drag me through the mud over it and overblew the entire thing. They're thinking like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm spending every weekend just doing a brand new commission. And it wasn't like, 4 commissions. I did the on-death commission. Which, by the way, this person said, oh yeah, it's so easy to add on-death. That shit took me days, man. Like, like, you know, undeath is cool and all, even if it's janky, but fuck, man. That commission took forever. There was a million things to Requiem consistency patch. I did a commission for the Serana dialogue add-on version of LoreRim. Then I did one for the one with Kirtenston Hall and a bunch of other mods. And then I did a fork of the Serana one with like 3D NPCs and like a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, how does even Nexus have a say in this? I don't know. And then they were saying that like if I link the Discord to my mod page, then they have a right to decide what goes on in my Discord or something. And I was like, what? And then the same person also ran to Nexus about the coffee weapons thing. That listen, the goal of the coffee weapons thing was never to be like, hey guys, give me money and I'm gonna add weapons with your name in it. The whole point of the coffee weapons thing was, and Porterhouse is here. Porterhouse knows. Porterhouse and probably a bunch of other people can vouch. Like, a lot of times people didn't even know about the coffee weapons thing. I would reach out to them and be like, hey, if you've donated this amount of money, I wanted, like, you've gone above and beyond. Because I feel bad, man. Like, genuinely, like, I'm appreciative, but I also feel bad when people give me a lot of money and all I can say is just, you know, thank you. I feel like I have to do something in return. So I wanted to be like, hey, if you want, the option is open to you. If you have a favorite type of weapon, let me know. And then I'll just add it and I'll vaguely kind of rename it after you. That was the whole point of it. It was just to be like, thanks. It was not to be like, hey, here. It's not like I had a commission section on my coffee where you can donate $100 to pay for a weapon to be renamed. So, I mean, I was just thinking along the lines of, hey, you know, I'm just trying to say thanks. But this person was like, oh no, they're super evil, this and that, you know, he's just profiting so much money off of stuff that he didn't make and this and that. And I'm just like, yeah. So, yeah. I just like the pleasant streams, and I got a lot out of LoreRim, in my opinion, my favorite mod list. Yeah, I mean, almost everybody who's donated, they just all say that, you know, I just like the content or I like the list and just wanted to say thanks. And I'm just like, all right. And I just wanted to say thanks back, like, you know? Modding is work. People get paid to work. I mean, I don't necessarily view it as, like, work. But I think, like, I think it's possible to make, like, a living doing it without forcing anybody to pay a dime. But, I mean, I don't know. It's so stupid. And the stupidest thing is this is literally a person that I was friends with, at least I thought, for, like, 2 years, you know? So, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of lame. Anyway, rant over. I just thought you guys should be aware of what was going on. And Nexus, it's been over a month, and they still haven't told me that I'm breaking any rules. They just said they'll look into it, which is ominous as hell, and it got me stressed out. Has Nexus actually reached out to you on their own without certain individuals' help? No, they were literally not saying anything about it until this person rushed to complain. I wish moving around the level up screen wasn't so irritating. You know, it'd be cool. Although I don't know how it would be implemented. If the entire perk tree was more like Fallout 4's, where it was like easier to just navigate. If they didn't reach you first, you're safe. Well, not necessarily, because it's like if you report somebody, you know, it's the same thing. It's the same concept. Essentially, this person reported me for something that I didn't think I was breaking any rules. Now, do I think Nexus is just going to outright ban me? I mean, they could, but I don't know if that's super likely. Hey, Attila, thank you so much for the super chat. I have fun with Lauram. Thanks for all the work. I'll be back playing after I'm done with Oblivion Remastery. Hey, if I make a list for Oblivion Remastery, I might have to get back into it. Nexus can be harsh for no reason. Yeah, I mean, I just hope that, like, if I broke any rule, if it turns out that I did, they can be like, listen, you broke this rule, don't do it again, sort of thing. I would hope that I would get warned, right? But I don't know. Sounds like a Twitch mod situation. I feel like they'd lose a lot of money off the loss of LoreRim being gone. Yeah, and it'd be kind of weird too with like, they recently did a video on LoreRim. And, well, funny enough, although this person claims that wasn't the reason, the stuff that they typed that I saw proves otherwise. And the fact that Nexus made a video in the first place prompted them to reach out to Nexus to complain about it. Where can I find the alarm video? Let's see if I can find it. It's actually a pretty cool video. Nexus mods. There's one of the recent ones. And you get ads for about it all the time. Dang, 22,000 views, not bad. So it's jealousy. And I don't know. I can make assumptions, but you never know. Sammy, yo, thanks so much. You've never tried LoreRim, but you will play the next version. Hey, hopefully you like it. Shout out to Belgium. Shout out to Belgium for inventing French fries as well. Yeah, but thank you so much, Sammy. Shout out to Belgium for making like probably the best chocolate on the planet. It's literally an ad now in Nexus. It's crazy cool. Yeah, it's super sick. Why are they upset with commissions since they made money from your list? I don't know. A lot of people worry about what other folks are doing. Never played that shit. Here's $50. Feels more like we have our eyes on you because X cried about it. Yeah, hopefully that's it. Because I don't think I'm doing anything wrong, but... Because I like Nexus. I think they provide a great service. But if I were to get in trouble over this, that'd be kind of crazy in my opinion. Because I'm like, I didn't force anybody to buy anything. I didn't gatekeep anything from anybody. I don't see how it breaks any rule. I checked the rules. There's no actual rule you seem to be breaking. Well, according to the... Here, let me see. Nexus rules... monetization... Nexus mods... Okay, so here's the donation option guidelines. This is just donation points stuff. So, hey, Mindy, thanks so much for the super chat. LoreRim is easily the best models I played. What's the two biggest changes going from 3 to 4? Too big? Okay, so the biggest change, in my opinion, is just how drastically overhauled the balance is in a positive way, in my opinion. Everything, like, I mean, I combed through a lot of records. Everything, like, every little weapon, every little armor you pick up should feel like naturally a part of the game. I mean, if you find something still like crazy over underpowered relative to like when you get it, report it. But man, spells, alchemy, everything was just completely overhauled. Plus, like, you know, the character creation completely new, fresh, unique, better, and a great Call of Nocturnal. So this is, I guess, the part that because I don't. This doesn't apply publisher endorsed paid modding rules. I don't do anything like that. This is the part where they're claiming that I was breaking a rule. Nexus mods explicitly prohibits the direct monetization of mods for the reasons explained at the start of this article. We support donations, but modders are not allowed to charge their money or offer any files, updates, or modding related services in exchange for money. See, that part right there is insanely vague because that could mean a lot of things. Requesting or offering donations in exchange for any content or services will be considered solicitation and is therefore strictly prohibited. Donations should only ever be offered as a way of saying thank you.
New donation from LoreRim player.
Hey, LoreRim player, thanks so much for the coffee. Man, look at all these people I'm soliciting. What the fuck? I'm evil. But anyway, do not solicit or request donations in exchange for files, updates, or assistance. I mean, it's not like I really do that, though. I think renaming a weapon, it's like, that's like so vaguely adjacent to this. Do not request commissions where a mod will be created in exchange for payment. This seems to apply both ways. So you can't request commissions from people. So I can't go to mod author and be like, hey, can you make this for me for money? And mod authors can't do the same thing, even though shit ton of mod authors do this, by the way. Do not overtly or covertly hint at the possibility of further development of your files in exchange for donations. Okay, this one really seems like overreaching. This one, if someone's like if a mod author is like burnt out, right? And like tons of people want to them to update their mod, and the mod author's like, you know, I don't know, it's not like, let's say they're like, oh, it's not worth it for me financially to keep working on this. Does that count as part of this? Yeah, there's a lot of Patreon early access stuff because of this. But you see, okay, so you see what I mean, right? This to me seems like this is all Nexus related, and I don't do any of this on Nexus at all, because a lot of people would be banned according to this. Hey, -0, thanks so much. Thanks so much for the coffee. There's like a lot of the largest mod authors on Nexus right now are paywalling beta access versions to their mods and stuff like that. They're not advertising it necessarily on Nexus, but they're doing it. They're doing it on Discord. They're doing it on Patreon. Like, does that break these rules? So that's kind of my point, is like, doesn't this seem to be specifically related to Nexus? But then, hey, Anton, thanks so much. But then there's this part: do not link to external sites, communities where monetization of mods or modding related assistance is discussed. This includes both direct links, e.g. Patreon, and indirect links, e.g. a Discord server promoting paid content on Patreon. And so this, to me, is also super overreaching. It's like, okay, well, you can't. It's not even that you can't have that. You can't. It's not that you can't have it on Nexus. You also can't have it on your Discord server to talk about it being on somewhere else. That seems like, I don't know. Indirect links? It feels like that seems reaching. So I don't know. Yeah, way too overreaching. What's up, Sturzy? But the irony of it all is the same person. Okay, if we go based off of that standard, right? The same person who reported me allegedly was also paywalling Discord, and I don't know if they're still doing it, but apparently they were at one point. They were paywalling Discord channels for Rule 11 support. So isn't that worse than fucking just renaming a random weapon because somebody was like nice and I just wanted to say thanks? I don't know. So and I know like there's other mod lists that do stuff that you could chalk up as promoting modding related services via payment. When did Nexus start looking into it? Like a month ago. I think, well, I think the whole, what's up, Ire? I think the whole Discord thing is kind of, it just doesn't make any sense. Forget Nexus, doesn't that violate WebJX rules, paywalling Rule 11 support? I don't know. But I'm not gonna sit there and whine about it. Whether or not that breaks WebJX rules, that's not for me to say. That's for WebJX to say. And like I said, I don't know if they still do it. Maybe they did it at one point and got told to knock it off. That's just what I've been told by people who were in that Discord server allegedly from that time. And then there's another mod list that's like paywalling lessons or whatever about modding, and I'm like, okay, cool. I think it's kind of funny, but because I got accused of paywalling knowledge, even though I never did. So, lessons from New Vegas, hell yeah. Can't really control people outside of Nexus to do that is comical. Yeah, I mean, I think like to me, unless like the whole thing is specifically seeping into Nexus, I don't see how Nexus really has a right to go into I need to rerun Parallax Gym. Like it doesn't seem like they really have a right to go in and be like, oh, you know, you can't do this on your Discord server. My Rule 11 video taught you a lot? Bro, I need a... How dare you look at that? I need to paywall that. Which BF2? Battlefield 2? Oh. Yeah. Between save crash, or between character crash. Gatekeeping backpack knowledge. Oh, Battlefront 2. The OG or the remake? Yeah, you'll definitely need a new save for 4.0. Has a Patreon page himself. Yeah. And this individual started off by vague posting on Patreon. And I didn't say anything about it, and then started saying stuff, bringing it to the Webjack Reddit. So I was like, geez. Second Great War. Civil War mods in general aren't like super great because the Civil War is a mess. Used to mod Battlefront 2 2017. You can find your only mod on Nexus. 7 of Rant mods. Thrawn's 7th Fleet. This one? Is it this? Is it? That's what I found. Doesn't seem like you're... No, this person has posted a lot of other mods. Never mind. Well, Block, that's kind of what the second Civil War does, but... I mean, the thing, though... Alright, so Twisted. Here's a good example. I literally have shown on stream just how to change the name of like a weapon and to consistency patch it for Requiem. So this whole like coffee weapon thing, I've shown countless times on stream like how someone can easily just do it themselves. It's literally just a thank you. Be like, hey, thanks. You know, it's not like I'm not doing God knows what, you know? That's what just makes it so dumb to me. Yo, thanks so much, Kenny. Cooking too hard? I guess so. Like, I've had people literally tell me that they just
looks like that's it.
Watch me stream my development streams, and then based on that, they ended up making their own list. And I'm like, yo, that's awesome. So, I mean... And, okay, and you want to talk about commissions? So many people can also vouch that they've approached me for commissions, and I literally told them just how to do it themselves. And I was like, I feel bad taking your money when like this is literally something that you could easily do. Like, one person, I'm not going to get into their personal business, but they essentially had a friend who was sick, right? The people upset at you are upset at the fact that they aren't as popular or successful. I mean, but apparently when I say that might be the reason, I'm like a crazy person. But, so somebody had a friend who was sick, who was apparently like super into vampires, and they wanted me to make a LoreRim fork that was vampire focused, right? And they wanted to pay me, but I didn't want to take money from somebody who had a sick friend. So I literally, I didn't make it an actual mod list, but what I did instead is I like made the patches, and I told them exactly where to put everything in the load order and what to do in the foam mod installation, and I added like a patch to patch everything together. I'm like, here's, you know, just do this, and then they were able to do it. They were super grateful to it. And I didn't charge a single fucking penny. I'm sick of being, like, I'm not a saint. I don't pretend to be like some sort of saint. I can be a dick. I get it. I can be an asshole sometimes. Sometimes people say stuff in Discord, and I'm just like, and I just like, they say something that just gets under my skin, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like a dick about it. And I could probably be like super nice instead and just but I'm not perfect. But I try to be nice when I can be, you know, when my personality permits me to be. For all the people who said modded Skyrim looks better, I have big stream on one screen and play Oblivion on the other. Oblivion looks better. I agree. I think the Oblivion remaster looks better than any modded Skyrim. I scared you at first. Yeah, I'm... Look, if you think I'm scary, you should meet my dad. Like, I mean, like... Not to excuse any time I have whatchamacallit. Some of us are used to actually appreciate being blunt and straightforward. Yeah, I mean, okay, with me, like, you'll know at least exactly how I feel. Like, I don't... Like, if I butt heads with somebody, I'm just like, hey, you're doing this, I have a problem with it. Whereas other people will, like, be nice to your face, and then, like, behind your back, they're just gonna be, like, assholes, you know? Like, anybody I've ever had any sort of issue with, they know it, you know? Which is kind of not the best character trait to have, but, I mean, it's at least honest, I guess. My folks are the same way. They're like, my folks had an issue with just like constantly getting into fights with people. The landscape textures, they're nice. Although I need to rerun Parallax Gen. Because when you don't rerun it, I've noticed with Parallax Gen, if you add stuff, sometimes it'll kind of F up. But I really like how, like, just... I mean, that's so fucking cool. Like, this is the tundra that I've literally wanted. Just not like a wheat field, not completely green. It's like a really nice mix. Yeah. I mean, I literally convinced Clemus to make a texture like this to match his other, to match this. And I showed him a screenshot of the grass that I used, and he was like, alright. And then he just made it. This is Freaks Flora Fields. If I can run Oblivion Remaster on the high settings, would it be safe to say I can run LoreRim no problem? I think Oblivion Remaster, ironically, still doesn't have as high of CPU requirements probably as... I mean, I don't know. Skyrim is old. You love the green because you see tundra grass all the time where you live? I mean, tundra can be different shades. So. Please give the non-ultra version the same road textures. They're gonna have the same ones, I think, yeah. The new default profile is gonna be simplified. Like it won't look as visually different in terms of like textures, at least. And that's the one upside to only using Vanaheim, is the default profile is going to have the same exact textures, just half res. The community helped me learn how to rule 11 new weapons and armors last night. For the love of the game, between your resources and the community, there's no reasons. And okay, that is the biggest thing. So I actually, there's a gaming website that they're gonna post it, I think sometime before or during the release of 4.0. And one of the things that I was saying is like the community that popped up as a result of Lauram is like honestly the best part of the whole experience, because like that was really just the most rewarding aspect. That's why we ban a bunch of idiots, is because some people just can't accept the fact that, okay, in my fairness, I cooked that save. Some people just can't accept the fact that that they just are negative Nancy's about stuff. What is this? Power of 3's spell perk item distributor. Chitin light armor. You gotta be Chitin me. Ooh. I feel like Silent Moon's camp in general just arms blend. Lunch state reset. EDM head tracking. I mean, I'm just gonna chalk it up to the fact that I haven't been rerunning Synthesis or Nemesis or anything lately, and I've been abusing the hell out of this save. This is kind of a random crash. It's saying chitin light armor, but I don't know why that would be. Like here, let me see. Requiem. It's saying that it's Requiem's something. Is it Requiem ad? I did the Valorant inspect. Yeah, maybe the dagger animation. You never know. Ox crab, buckler. I don't think that's it. I don't know. I think that might have just been a random ass crash. You did the animation last stream with the Razor and didn't crash. Yeah, it could have just been like just some freak random thing. But I've been adding and removing a bunch of mods with this save. But it's saying Spid. I don't know how Spid would have anything to do with it, and Skypatcher, because I don't really use them for almost anything. Let me check my Spid log. Maybe something did break. Power of 3 spell perk item distributor. It's just forms that don't exist. I'm not seeing any like problems with it though. Because if something doesn't exist, it just skips it. Merge mapper not detected. Maybe it's just the startup fucked up. So I have merge mapper. See description requirements. I think Merge Mapper just failed to boot up for some reason, and then that caused it to crash. It's saying it didn't detect Merge Mapper. Pressing unlock. Hell yeah. It's the best thing. And your last modless Pandora worked perfectly fine. Well, Pandora, I use Nemesis. I mean, it's just like Pandora, it's just slower. Poll results, most people think that AI voice follower mods are okay. 27%. I mean, that's a good chunk that don't agree. Oh, I got a good poll. I got a good poll. Do you play LoreRim? I want to see what percentage of people who watch actually even play LoreRim. That'd be interesting to see. Do you think you'd ever switch fully to Pandora and LoreRim? I mean, I don't know. I'm just too lazy. I can't be bothered. It's the same thing, pretty much. Oh my god, block. Never have, never will. Hell yeah. You're a mod and you don't play LoreRim, rip. You haven't played since 2.0? I mean... yeah, I mean, that was the last good version, to be honest. Two point oh and 2.1 were fucked for people who remember that fiasco. That was a clusterfuck. Like, and it was actually baffling that nobody that was for that version we had a lot of beta testers, and nobody caught the huge all the shit wrong with dragons. That was a mess, and it wasn't fixed until like 2.2. What sets LoreRim apart from other mod lists? Surprised so many that don't play. I mean, maybe there's a lot of those 30% like are console players, or they don't have the specs to run LoreRim, or they used to play it but now don't, or I don't know. The first release of LoreRim, that was also garbage. Although I kind of like the visuals of the first version, like not everything, but the overall tone. It was kind of cool. You're kind of numb to bugs? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, AI generated it in my mom's basement. Yeah, that's what I figured. There's a lot of people who just can't run LoreRim. Although I will say, compared to 2.0, 4.0 probably runs better. Every version... The last version that ran better than the current one is back when LoreRim had like Fabled Forest in it, probably. Ever since Nature of the Wildlands, whatever version that was, I think it's every next version has just been better performance. Definitely runs the best. Yeah, and 4.0 should run better than 3.0. Use LoreRim as a guide for your own list. Fair. I remember your first Nature of the Wildlands showcase. That was insane. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, 3.3 doesn't run bad. But now with... Shit. Oh! But now with a terrain helper, it saves even more VRAM. It's probably not going to be a big difference if you're not limited on VRAM. But what is that? Internal high days to respawn. Bro, this is why Skyrim is so scuffed. Skyrim.esm, the base game plugin, has errors. that's so messed up. Why isn't SDA in default? Because of the rewriting of the character particularly. I just wish the author used his powers for rewriting characters who weren't victims of all sorts of stuff. And the vanilla voice is nice. I don't think the SDA voice actor is bad. I mean, it's hard to compete with Laura Bailey, but that's not really the reason. And the SD basically the same? No. SD doesn't rewrite her character. Mostly just adds new lines. But still figuring out if I would like Requiem. Playing Halls. Halls is a good list. I mean, some people like it. If you like it, go for it. The world is your oyster. Why I have this over here. Landscape. Let's put that there. Okay. Rectificator. Now there's no Serrano dialogue edit. I like Serrano dialogue edit. Wild Thunder, honestly, is like one of the most influential mod lists of all time. Yeah, I am swapping back the... I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I stopped putting stuff in the changelogs just because there's so much. There's like this is by far the largest changelog that Lauram has ever had. So when people ask about 4.0 and the difference, bro, like everything. Where is response? I mean, I literally, I haven't posted much new here in like several weeks, even though I've been adding stuff. So a lot of changes are just gonna, they're just gonna be surprises. Mostly like new stuff, so it's not like super important for it to be in a changelog. Yeah. My personal favorite 4.0 edition is by far the new stuff related to character creation. Oh shit, oh shit, no. Actually, I should be rerunning synthesis first. I haven't even reran. Oh man, this is the problem. I'm actually surprised that I haven't been getting more crashes, because I have not been rerunning a lot of this stuff. Because I've just been lazy and powering through it. I rerun it all for like the alpha versions, but other than that, I'm just like whatever. Yo, RMM, thanks so much for the membership. Reflecting damage tray, yeah, reflecting damage tray plus reflecting damage potions. My take on Elder Gleam? I mean, like, it's hard to say because I have a visual only list and my approach is just different. So it's just personal preference at the end of the day. I just, as somebody who has forked a visual only list, I made NGVO in a way that I thought would be as helpful as possible to people who just want the visuals both to be done for them, but also if they don't like certain aspects of the visual, to be able to just rip them out really easily, you know? And not bloated with unnecessary stuff while simultaneously touching like everything, you know? And not having redundant files, not having, you know, plugin conflicts. So, that's why I make NGVO. So, any other visual only list, I mean, I'll ultimately, you know, prefer my own because I made it in a way that, like, when I was making Eternal Edition, it was so easy for me to just like start throwing in gameplay mods without having to second guess the visuals. So, but another, you can try Elder Gleam or Aurora or Anvil, and if you prefer the organization and the mods that are in those lists, then just pick whatever is going to be easier for you to build off of. Yeah, Krentoran. Hey, I appreciate you, Mr. Cow. How's it going? If you do lore out, you should make NGVO thing for that as well. Maybe after make lore out, because that's how LoreRim happened. Is LoreRim came first, and then I stripped LoreRim, made NGVO, and I stripped NGVO, and I made baseline, and then I rebuilt NGVO off of baseline. So, yeah, I feel like the Fallout list is going to be a challenge. I've modded Fallout before. I'm sure I'm really rusty, but or I'll be focused on adding more role-playing. Yeah, role-playing, stuff that should be in the game based on the lore, and then faster paced gameplay and more modern visuals. My work history that you're so deep into modding, my work has absolutely nothing to do with modding, and it barely has anything to do with computers. So, yeah. So, put in a P90? Not necessarily. Lots of modern guns now. I don't plan on adding a lot of modern guns. I'm a cobbler. Yeah, exactly. I cobble things. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I played the Horizon mod, and that's probably what I'm going to end up using. But if I don't use that, I'll use, like, Be Exceptional or something. But although one thing I've learned from LoreRim is trying to re-add attributes after they're already gone is scuffed as hell. The scaling just is off always. So my area of work STEM, nope. Although I did major in math. My area of work is more in, man, I can't tell you. I just can't. Some weirdo would just track me down. But no, it's not any science thing. Nor is it manual labor. So keep you guessing. I can give you hints. What would you work as if you lived in Skyrim? Shit, I don't know. I'd probably, if I lived in Skyrim, I'd probably be like a blacksmith or something. I work at Arby's. Oh god. Oh god. Male dancer, hell yeah. OnlyFans model for sure. You got me. I'm gonna offer modding services on OnlyFans. Paywalled Rule 11 support, but only for Gooner mods. I'm gonna make a new website called Only Mods. University as a math professor? Oh, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that sort of work, but no. Gonna stream tomorrow? I plan on it. But either way, this has been a pretty decently long stream. Medical billing? No. Although, you're getting warmer. My field, I can't say too much more. But you're getting warmer. Collections, no, nothing like that. But now you're getting colder. He's obviously a content creator. Hell yeah. Banker. You could falsify medical bills for that $4,000 tooth. Counting? Insurance? I don't know if you guys are getting colder or warmer. At least you're in the right general broad category of things. But no, that's not what I do. Anyway. Appreciate everyone. You guys are awesome. Pharmacist? No, I almost worked out as a pharmacy tech once. Actually, that was my original plan. Auditor? That's a good guess, but no. Anyway, y'all. Take care. Have a good evening. Appreciate y'all, and I will be back tomorrow for some more stuff, and hopefully I'll have more stuff done by tomorrow as well. Somebody told us about his job. Some people have been pretty terrible. Exactly, so I'm not gonna say it. But anyway, I appreciate you guys' interest. So, all right, thanks.